Hello and welcome to my ZITHER build guide. This time we'll be looking at a more individually centered offensive build and strategy as opposed to the support guide that I previously put out. So let's get started. The main ability you're going to be using is Cool Beats. Cool Beats is a great ability, dealing 300% weapon damage per second over 8 seconds to give 2400 cold damage in total. The upgrade of this ability will grant Cool Beats an area of effect, with every nearby enemy receiving a slightly smaller damage over time. The beauty of the upgrade function is that you can use it to stack the damage over the time. So if you have 3 enemies in close proximity to each other, you can fire Cool Beats at all 3, and you'll get a damage over time to the sum of the initial hit at 300%, and then followed by 2 additional stacks of damage over time at the sum of 150% each. So you have an effective 600% damage every second, over 8 seconds, to give a huge 4800 damage in total, or the power of 3 fire mines that are stacked on top of each other. You generally want to be using Cool Beats 80% of the time in conjunction with a little night music for defense. You can actually alternate it pretty effectively by performing an ice-fire-fire combo initially for Cool Beats, and then hitting ice twice for a little night music. Then you can hit fire twice to switch back to Cool Beats. You can then alternate between the 2 fire notes and the 2 ice notes, the frequency depending on what your situation is on the field. Since Cool Beats is the only ranged unit that ZITHER has other than Hot Licks, this is best used as a hit and run ability, especially against ranged units. For enemies that do get close to you however, then Power Chord is what you should then turn to. Power Chord deals 150% weapon damage at 8 meters range, 200% damage at 4 meters, and 400% at 2 meters. Its upgrade also acts as a dispelling ability, and acts as an Eldritch Detonator, meaning that you can put out some serious close range damage, especially against enemies that are vulnerable to lightning, such as Fear Demons or Brutes. Do be wary of your mana count though, as it may deplete before killing heavier enemies with Power Chord, so it's good to have a little night music or barrier ready for when this happens. Other abilities I like to choose is, of course, a little night music for a good armor boost to protect against archers when casting Cool Beats, and Battle of the Bands, which is great against heavier enemies and against the dragon for replenishing your mana counts via your auto attacks quicker. Passives here have been selected specifically to enhance your damage output. Opening Set and Feel the Crowd are must-haves for your mana replenishment, and Conductive Current, Killer Set and Infernal Music will maximise your damage output. And there we have it, ZITHER optimised for range offense. As always, I'll put the complete build in the description. Thanks for watching, goodbye.